What's going on, everybody? Closing out this album, Barcelona, Freddie Mercury Montserrat. This is Overture Piccante. Last track on the album mixes parts of other tracks into a new piece. Oh, this might be interesting. All right, let's get to it. Bam. Sounds like backwards. That's right. What was that one on? Fallen Priest?
you for your take control. Of gods who roll the dice. We are mortal, victims of our weaknesses.
Okay, there it is, the album. All right, this is just putting a button on it, really. So not really, right? We hear what this is. We get it. Okay, so yeah, what I said on the last album is pretty much where I'm at. On the last track is where I'm at. And there's no other like information on this album. Yeah, that's basically that. Ultimately, this track almost just feels like they had to do it because it's just been like strung out. This process of doing this album was just like strung out because of scheduling and all that, and they just needed to finish it probably or something. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea, but yeah, there's basically 6 tracks on the album. Right? Because Guide Me Home and How Can I Go On are really together. They're really together. And, you know, I already said how I feel about the whole album, right? Barcelona, Fallen Priest, and Sueño, Guide Me Home, those are great. Those are great. I think those are the great tracks on this album. It would have been better if you got like a 10-song album or whatever, and they were all in that vein, in that style. Really, Guide Me Home. I feel like Guide Me Home, they just nailed it. They nailed it. They nailed what this collaboration should have and could have been. Nailed it. Nailed it. And Sueño was also really nice. Really, really nice to that. Because it's another... It's just a stripped down because it didn't have the orchestration that Guide Me Home had. But it just had what I feel like, again, I'll say again, the foundation of this album should have just been the piano and vocals. And then add your orchestration and all your embellishing, you know, with the different instruments to add to the music on top of that. Which to me is exactly what Guide Me Home was. And that would have been just a really great, interesting musical album. It's kind of like some of the other tracks, especially like the Golden Boy, How Can I Go? You know, the songs that I didn't pick, basically. It's almost like they're forced on. Feels like they're forced onto the album. It's like, okay, we need songs, we need tracks, let's do this. Let's do this. I just feel like there could have been better picks, better ways of doing it, really. Yeah, should have been maybe picked out more or different music for some of this. Yeah, like maybe written more, hashed out more. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel about the album. Because, I mean, even here it says opera, genre, opera, classical crossover. I would not say that the Golden Boy is classic, or How Can I Go On is classical crossover. I wouldn't say that. The Golden Boy has parts, right? The beginning and the ending, right? Okay. But just that whole gospel thing in the middle is really out of left field, and I don't think appropriate for this musically. Again, maybe there's maybe there's something that's just going over my head that I'm not catching and a reason for it. But to me, just listening to it, not knowing anything, just being a Neanderthal, listening to it, putting the album on, I'm just like, what's going on with this? Why is this here? I don't get it. And how? But yeah, even see singles for the album. Barcelona was #1, which makes sense. The whole project was begun and started based off of this track, really, based off of this song, the idea of it at the very least. And then The Golden Boy was a single, which to me, I don't get. And then How Can I Go On, which is just listening to the song obvious to me. It's like, okay, we need a single. How can I go on? There you go. But to me, musically, forgetting the industry, forgetting we need to sell records type of thing, forgetting any of that, to me, musically, it should have been what I've been saying. It should have been that. That would have been really just potentially more impactful, I think, musically. It's never going to happen, but that's what I think. But to me, that's not really what this is about. What this is really about is, hey, Freddie Mercury, can you write a theme for the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona? Yeah, no problem. Well, one of our most incredible, prize singers from Barcelona is this incredible opera singer. You think you can make that work? Yeah, no problem. And, sure, he knew who she was and admired her and all that kind of thing ahead of time. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. But the base of it is still, can you write something for this? Can you write something? It's coming up in 4 or 5 years. We'd like you to, if you can, put something out there. Maybe we'll pick it, type of thing. Put something out there. If it's good, if it's cool, we'll do it. We'll do it. It will be that song. We'll put it all over. So that's what this came on. And then in order to extend the project, make an album, right? Bring in all these other songs, which again, yeah, it is. It's really cool and incredible that he did it. And that this collaboration happened at all. It's very cool, very interesting. But yeah, musically, that's what I gotta say. Is that I'm kind of in the middle about it. There was those parts that just really were awesome. And then the parts where it's just like, this doesn't work. It doesn't fit with the rest of it. So, all right, there it is. I've heard it. The whole album. Barcelona, Freddie Mercury, Montserrat. Awesome. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.